Hey, second graders, today I'm going to teach you a math game where you'll need a deck of cards. So your deck of cards might be different than mine because yours will have like an ace and then like the jack, king, and queen. So I want you to pretend that your aces mean 1 and then the jack, make the jacks a 0 or the king's a 0 or the queen's a 0, okay? So you are going to need the deck of cards. Remember, the ace is a 1, and then the jacks, the kings, and the queens are going to be a 0. So this is a 3-person game. This is a 3-person game, and one of the people in the game is going to be called the dealer. They will be in charge of passing out the cards. Okay? They will be in charge of passing out the cards. Okay, if you have ever played the game like headbands before, where something goes on top of your forehead and you're not supposed to know what it is, it's kind of similar to that, but with numbers. So, kind of similar to that, but with numbers. All right, so what the dealer is going to do is the dealer will take the 1 card off the top of the deck, and the dealer will, and my stuffed animal with me here today, and the stuffed animal is going to be my other player here. So the dealer will put a card on top of one person's forehead, and then the dealer will put a card on top of the other person's forehead. And right now I am pretending like I cannot see, like I'm being recorded, that I cannot see what is on top of my forehead, because in real life I would not usually be able to see what is on top of my forehead. And neither can you, because you're not supposed to peek. So the dealer has placed a card on one person's forehead and then the other. And then the dealer looks at both of the cards and adds them up and then tells the total. So they will look at my card and the card on the stuffed animal and will say the sum or the total, but will not tell us what our two cards, or tell us what our cards are. So they would put the card on my head and the other head and say 8. Okay, so I don't know what my card is, but I do know what the other person's card is. And the other person knows what my card is, but not theirs. So we know the sum and we know one add-end, right? So I have to think, oh, okay, 3 plus whatever my card is equals 8, right? And they're thinking to their head, I know that she has 5, and the answer is 8. So 5 plus whatever's on my head equals 8, okay? So you are then going to shout your number out loud, okay? Then you can, and then the dealer will tell you, yep, you are correct, all right? And then whoever says it first, right, can then take the cards and kind of put them aside in a pile, all right? So I would say maybe 5, okay? And the dealer would say, yes, yep, 5, and then you can both look at your cards. 5 plus 3 equals 8, okay? And then you can take turns being the dealer. So then maybe it is, my turn to place the card there, then on somebody else's head, and I'll say 7, because that's the sum. And then they have to figure out what the card is on their forehead. So when you are playing Salute and you are trying to figure out what number you have on your forehead, right? You already know, okay, I know one number, I know what the other person has, and I know what the answer is, right? So think about different strategies that you can use, okay? Maybe you're counting up, right? If you have 5, like if you can see that the other person has 5 and you know that the sum is 8, you're going to count up from 5 to 8, right? Think about other strategies that you have along the way, maybe making 10, near doubles, counting back by ones, counting up by ones, but think about different addition strategies that you can use when you are trying to guess what number you have on your forehead. okay? We have been talking about different math strategies, okay? So don't give up, okay? Think about doubles, think about making tens, thinking about counting up, thinking about counting back, right? Think about those different strategies. Think addition, right? Especially if it's an easier fact that you know really well, okay? All right, so try out some of those strategies that you know to find that missing number that's on your forehead.